Headshot.
Hello, how the fudge you doing? Hey guys, DField here, bringing you a continuation of an old series. This is Archon Prison. I don't think anybody's actually recorded Archon Prison yet, and I decided to, take a couple of episodes here to kind of just get back into the swing of the good old prison life, here on the Archon. How did that guy get up there? Oh, that's the admin on prison. But anyways, guys, welcome back to prison. We're gonna be starting it off. I'm gonna be on max security, so this is literally just a fresh brand new game. I did give myself a cryptic kit as well as a pickaxe, so I do have a little bit of an advantage over everybody else starting off right away. But you know how prison is. I like to take my prison series a lot more, I guess you could say, a lot more relaxed compared to my other series on my channel. So if you guys have never watched any of my prison series before, basically what I do for my prison series is I tend to just try to talk about a specific topic. I either tell you guys something about my life, tell you guys something you've never really known about me, or something of that sort. So guys, we're going to be continuing this series for a little bit here on the Archon. This is a 1.8 server, so if you guys want to play Archon on, or if you guys want to play prison on the Archon, you guys must be playing on Minecraft 1.8 and up. So we're going to be starting on rank max security. If we do slash ranks, we could literally get all the ranks that we start off on, and we start off on max security and we work ourselves all the way down through all the divisions, all the wards, all the cell blocks, all the way to free. So the last rank is from cell block E5 to free is $100 billion. So guys, it's gonna be actually a while. If this prison series extends a long time, we're obviously gonna be here a while. So the very first thing, very first mine we're gonna go to is Warp MS, and that's Warp MS max security. Obviously you guys can probably figure that out, but let's go head on over here. It looks like there's some people here fighting the guards, but we're gonna go ahead and start mining. Let me go ahead and actually lower down the sounds a little bit here, because this does get kind of hectic after a while. But welcome. Oh no, I'm in vanish. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. Let me unvanish. Perfect. Welcome to Archon Prison, and welcome to the series, guys. Thank you so much for being here and joining me on a brand new leg of just a continuation. Basically, it's going to be a continuation of a prison series, I guess you could say. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and continue into the first topic of the day. So we've gained a lot of new subscribers since my very first faction series. So if you guys did not know, I started factions, or not factions, what am I saying? On our very first prison series, excuse me. So in the very first prison series, I kind of went through a little topic section during that entire prison series where I kind of just talked about every single little thing that you guys kind of provided to me. So one of the biggest questions that I'm getting recently, and on Twitch, on YouTube, through Twitter, through some of the comment sections in the past videos, is that a lot of people have been asking where or how I started YouTube, just how I started YouTube in general, and all of that good stuff. So guys, another cool feature about the Archon Prison is after you mine a full inventory, and you just click that once and boom, easy money. So how did I start out on YouTube? How did I start out on Minecraft and just things of that nature? So I'm gonna kind of take you guys through a short synopsis of how I actually started my YouTube journey, how I started my Minecraft journey, and it all just kind of ties together along with, just the general theme of insanity and Matthew, like my little brother Matthew. So let's get this started. Here we go. This is how my YouTube journey and I guess you could say my Minecraft and factions journey began. So back in, I believe it was the Christmas of 2012. Back in Christmas of 2012, Matthew was about 10 years old, I think, if I remember correctly. If that was, what, 3 years ago now? Yeah, I think Matthew was he was either 10 or 11 years old. Matthew was really into building games. Like, he loved playing with Legos. He loved just building random stuff, like just using Lego blocks. And my parents got him just a bunch of Lego sets for Christmas. Now that was a cool thing, and he just loved building just a little bit of everything. Like, he would just build nonstop, just having a good old time, just making creations out of these Lego blocks. And then I thought to myself, you know what? why don't I give Matthew I guess you could say a platform or a game where he can build almost anything he wants, whatever he can imagine, and kind of just go from there and see if he enjoys himself in the virtual world of a building game. So I obviously did a little bit of research, and I found out that Minecraft was probably one of the most open world building slash survival slash whatever kind of thing you wanted it to be. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get Matthew Minecraft for Christmas. So Christmas of 2012, I bought Matthew Minecraft for the very first time, and basically he just started playing by himself. So I did not play Minecraft at first. I just did not feel like it was worth my time. I was still playing a little bit of RuneScape at the time, and of course I was focused a little bit more on my schoolwork at the time. So I didn't play Minecraft with Matthew at the beginning, but of course Matthew got into the whole he started off obviously in a single player world, started playing just by himself and just kind of just chilling and learning Minecraft itself. And then he started getting to like the creative worlds, where he just make a creative world by himself and then kind of just start to build random houses and all of that good stuff. And then eventually, after some time, he eventually found out how to use the multiplayer feature on obviously on Minecraft. So he started playing on some bunch of Minecraft servers, started watching a lot of different Minecraft YouTubers, and just watching people like Bayesian Canadian, just watching Mitch and Jerome do their survival game series. And obviously Matthew, being the competitive type of person he is, he wanted to play survival games, and he started playing survival games on MCSG. So obviously that was around the time period when the very first Hunger Games came out, so Hunger Games became very popular. So MCSG was like his go-to server for playing obviously for playing survival games. So I loved watching the actual Hunger Games series on the movies, so I was like, you know what, this game looks pretty fun. So I started playing Minecraft with Insanity probably the summer of 2013. So the summer was probably one of the very first times I started to play Minecraft, which was the summer of 2013. So about 2 years ago is when I finally started playing Minecraft. So I didn't even do anything competitive based. It was just kind of me and Matthew teaming as two players on MCSG, trying to get as many wins as we can. So obviously we weren't very good at the game yet. We weren't 100%. We weren't as good of a PvP as we are nowadays. Like, we were just complete noobs at PvP, I guess you could say. So we started out playing MCSG, just playing that like literally all of summer. We both bought a donator rank on MCSG, and so that we wouldn't get kicked out of games. And then it was a good old time, just spending quality time with my brother, just playing MCSG and getting our wins. So after a while, obviously Insanity was the one who was kind of into the whole YouTube scene. So he was watching a whole bunch of different YouTubers, and he eventually stumbled upon, obviously, the Camping Rusher. He eventually stumbled upon Brayden, and Brayden was just literally starting his faction series with Kobe and with Ryan as well, Child Dolphin and Far Few Games. So eventually Matthew was like, this looks like a cool game mode. So he hopped on Factions Green by himself because he wanted to kind of just get into this Factions game mode. He had never heard of it. It was very interesting to watch from one of his favorite YouTubers that he watches. And he hopped onto the Archon, literally maybe about 1 to 200 players online at once. So 1 to 200, this is a long time ago, guys, almost freaking over 2 years ago at this point. And then he hopped onto Factions Green because he didn't really want to play super competitively, where obviously the people of Factions Blue back in the day were still pretty advanced. They knew what they were doing, and they were pretty bright community. So he didn't really want to get overwhelmed with how good people were right off the bat. So Insanity started off on a very small community, which was obviously Factions Green. Now Factions Green was the MCMMO server. It wasn't even called Factions Green. I think it was just called Factions MCMMO. It might have been called Factions Green. I don't remember off the top of my head. But anyways, he started off that server because he used to play RuneScape the same way I did, and he liked the fact that there were levels that you could raise through MCMMO, like mining and fishing and smithing and like all that good stuff, cooking, all that good stuff. So he started playing on MCMMO, and I was like, wow, this looks really competitive. And he built his first base. He was playing about a week or two just by himself, not really telling me about it at first, just because he just wanted to kind of figure out what he was doing, if it was fun, all that good stuff. And he started playing Factions. So Saturday started playing Factions about late August, early September of 2013. So he just started playing Factions by himself, and then he just got hooked, like immediately hooked, watching his favorite YouTubers play it. Immediately he was hooked. Let's go ahead and do /rank up. We're gonna go ranked up to Death Row A1. Let's go to Warp A1. I think I could do that, right? Perfect. Here we go. We're in Warp A1 now. Perfect, perfect. Just moving on up to the next rank now. So he started playing with his favorite YouTuber, just kind of playing and learning the factions game mode, and that's how it started. One day he made a very new base right above the water, like in an ocean, and like instantly got raided the next day. And he was like, Mark, I need your help. I need you to play factions with me, and I need your help. Like, we just got to work together. This is really cool. And at the time, I was playing a little bit of Clash of Clans, and it was kind of just really addicting. Now, so this is what happened, guys. So I started playing factions with Insanity, and we eventually, you know, through trial and error, we finally got pretty decent at the game mode itself. So don't get me wrong, guys. It took us a while. It took us a while, like a couple of weeks, to finally get into the swing of things. It took us a really long time to get into the swing of things. But obviously, after we got into kind of the, I guess where's the selling shop here? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, so after we got into the swing of things and kind of learned our way around factions green and factions itself, over time itself, we kind of just got our names known on the factions green community. It was a very fun time period there. Just a very small community, guys. Honestly, like, the server maybe had 30 players max on it. So it was a really good time, a very tight-knit, close-knit community on factions green. And we just got to know everybody. We made allies, we made a lot of enemies, we kind of did raiding bases, we defended bases, we made blaze spawners. Just, we had such a great time. Just literally the summer, that entire summer was just a nice fun time of playing factions with my brother and just learning the tips and tricks and trades of the factions game mode itself. So we started out playing factions like that, and obviously once we got known within the factions green community, you know, just me being myself and Insanity being himself, we just love to brag. Like, we just love to be like, yeah, we have the best base, we have like 15 blaze spawners, we've got like 4 blaze spawners in a blaze farm all connected together. It's like the best XP farm ever. And obviously, just, you know, just out of generosity or just out of general knowledge, people started to kind of, you know, wonder what our base looked like. They were like, wow, I bet you're lying, you don't have all that stuff, you don't have such a strong base, it would be easy to raid your base, blah blah. So obviously I was like, you know what, I'll show you guys my base. And the only way I could show my base without, because I obviously didn't trust anybody, the only people I trusted were Insanity and then 2 of our close friends. Their names were Mario and Venom. I think I still talk to Venom sometimes. Matthew still talks to Venom fairly frequently, but I don't think Mario even plays Minecraft anymore. But those were our 2 closest friends, our 2 first friends on the Archon factions green. And we kind of just hit it off. We shared our bases and kind of just showed them. But they were like, everybody else on the server was literally just trying to just get into our base and try to see if we actually had what we said we had. So over time, after a couple of weeks, they were just like, you know what, DField, you should definitely record because we want to see your base. And that is how my factions and my YouTube journey started. So after a while, I bought myself a nice decent mic. I started recording first with my Turtle Beach headset mic because I used to play Call of Duty on the PS3. So I was recording, my first couple of videos were literally with the Turtle Beach mic. It was kind of really bad quality, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. You don't always have to start out in obviously the biggest of the best audio equipment right away. And but you know, you just got to get it done. You got to deal with you got to work with what you got. So that's how my YouTube career started. Literally, my first episode of factions ever was a base tour of my factions base due to the people on factions green. So literally everybody in the factions green community was just trying or telling us to kind of you know, telling us to just upload a video of our base so that they could see all the hard work that we had done. And they just convinced me over time. They were just like, DField, you have to record, you need to just see your base. And you know, I didn't really take YouTube 100% seriously when I first started it. Honestly, it's a very relaxed thing for me to do. It was not really something that I thought I would get myself into 100% like I am nowadays. But that is how my YouTube career and my YouTube story started. Nothing extravagant. You can literally thank all of the OG Factions Green, Factions MCMMO members just thank Insanity, because without Insanity playing Minecraft, I probably wouldn't be here today, you know, kind of recording for you guys, kind of just showing you guys the tips and tricks of Minecraft and just entertaining you guys day in and day out. Without Insanity and without the OG Factions Green community, I would never have played Minecraft or even started YouTube in itself. So anyways, guys, if you guys didn't know, and if you guys want more of these little topic episodes where I kind of just talk about something that you guys do suggest, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment sections below, because obviously I'm going to be talking about just random topics that you guys want to know about, whether it be from YouTube, whether it be life experiences, whether it be some advice that you guys need on. Leave a comment down below. We'll try to talk about it in a future video, and I'll try to group together as many comments that I see as possible. Yeah, just leave a comment down below. This is, guys, the prison series is literally my time to relax when I'm playing Minecraft. I'm just kind of talking with you guys, having a little bit of a heart-to-heart with you guys, and just kind of telling you guys straight up how things are, non-censored or uncensored, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's prison video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the topics episode, make sure you guys leave a comment down below and leave a like if you guys did enjoy the video, and give me some topics to talk about for the next upcoming factions, or not factions, excuse me, for the next upcoming prison videos. More topics for you guys to talk about. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is DField. We'll see you guys later.